Hi there! In this Repricer.com video, we're going to introduce you to the Repricer API. We'll introduce you to what it is and how it can be used, and we'll also give you a few useful use cases to consider so you can think about how you could use the API for your own business. So let's start with the million-dollar question. What is an API and how can you use it? To put it simply, an API is just a method of one tool or application talking to another. For example, you might have Amazon talking to Repricer.com, or you might have your own shipping system and it needs to talk to your inventory management system. Think of it this way. Whenever you log into a website or application, you're using the front door, while with an API, you're using the employee entrance at the back. An API needs to be set up to allow you to do specific things with the tool, for example, uploading and downloading files, which takes us on to what we can do with it. The Repricer.com API is powerful, and it allows you to achieve a number of things. The most common use is to allow you to upload import files into Repricer.com. These are the same files that you would import via the import screen. Similarly, you can request exports of all of your product data, and you can also schedule, generate, and download reports just like you can do by logging into Repricer itself. So you're thinking, why would I want to do that? Why wouldn't I just log in and get the files via the app itself? Well, the whole point of the API is to allow you to automate these processes. This means that you don't need to log in at all. You might wake up in the morning and have your file ready for you to use first thing. Or you might have your own external system, at which point you'd send a file with new cost prices or min-max prices into Repricer.com automatically. This is particularly useful if you're a drop shipper. But let's actually consider a few specific scenarios. First, we're going to look at the curious case of Bojo's Big Book Bunker. This business is an experienced business seller. They have their own inventory system which they use to control their stock, orders, and other important information. They are, however, using Repricer for repricing, and they have seen huge growth over the past number of years. The difficulty they're experiencing is that they have fast-moving products and they use the same SKU restocking of these products, but they are using new cost prices each time. They have been trying to manually update these, but the process is too slow, and instead have recently been using generic min-max prices instead of actual ones, but this sadly means that they sometimes sell at a loss. So what's the solution? You're probably not surprised to learn it's our API. By implementing the Repricer API, they can download a file from our system each hour. At that point, they can use their own system to compare the cost prices from the Repricer file, and if they have changed, automatically update the file and upload it back into Repricer. This means that their cost prices get updated in near real time. So just with that, we can see how a simple implementation of the API can make a huge difference to a business's bottom line and avoiding them selling at a loss. So let's consider our second example, Greg's Gifts. And they're experimenting with many different types of repricing rules on a daily basis. The difficulty they're having is that they're trying to compare the effectiveness of each rule whenever they make the changes. In order to do this, they're using the sales velocity report within Repricer.com. Downloading the report, however, on a daily basis is just another task that the team's trying to avoid. And on top of that, not all members of the team actually have Repricer accounts. This means that the team members who do have access to Repricer are the ones who constantly have to log in and download the file. The solution would be to implement the Repricer API. What this would do is make a call each day to request a sales velocity report, then a second call to download it a few minutes later. Then, when they have the file on their side, they can implement a small script that will automatically email that file to each member of their team. So on this example, the company is able to improve their reporting processes and save their agents time. So what are the vital things you need to be aware of? First, that an API is for intermediate techies. It's not something to use if you're not comfortable with basic programming or APIs. It is also worth remembering that there are other automated import methods available. We offer a number of integrations with third parties as well as FTP integration if that's more suited to you. You can get the API details from the site listed, which we share with our sister service, eDesk. I'll include a link in the description. And finally, something to be aware of is that the API is limited to users on the Ultimate and Extreme plans. I would strongly recommend reviewing our Help Center and any other videos regarding imports that we have on the YouTube channel here. That way you can be best prepared to get started with the API. Now, if you have not yet started a trial with Repricer.com, we offer a 14-day free trial which you can start right now, or you can book a demo with one of our helpful team. Thanks for joining me today, and have a great day.